Okay, sorry about that. I have no idea what's going on. It's like the third time I got kicked off the stream for no reason, and Streamlab hasn't even complained. Maybe there's something wrong with the Streamlabs side. Because usually when I stream, I have the YouTube stream up, the Twitch stream up, and the restream, which pretty much lets me see both chats, easier. And I'm using their stream key to stream to both pretty much. And usually Streamlabs will tell me when there's an issue. But nope. Didn't say anything was wrong with it. Which is kind of strange. That Streamlabs says the stream is still good. And yet the YouTube stream and the Twitch stream pretty much just ended themselves. I reset the stream key. Here's hoping that that's good enough. Seems like I'm still streaming. Things might be better, I guess, at this point. Let me just check one more thing before I continue on. All right, still says I'm alive. Okay, I don't know. It was maybe resetting the stream key was good enough, I suppose. So let's get started. We're doing chapter 8 now, Torn. I imagine we're getting close to the end. We did just get our third element, one more element, and I guess then we'll have a new objective, because after that I really don't know what we're supposed to do. Obviously there's some dude kind of following us. We don't really know too much about them. And yeah, we did get the water element in the last stream. I guess at the end of the last stream. We were having some fun with it towards the end. So let's see, what are we supposed to do here? We got our water up there. What's this? Okay. Can we actually go up? I don't think we can go up the water. Up the waterfall, can we? Okay. Let's see what he can... I can't jump on there. Can you jump on there? Yeah, I guess not. Seems like there might be another way up there. Looks like we're just gonna have to go in this direction for now. Ooh, oh yeah, I forgot that drains the water. Oh, that's probably gonna help us in the other room. Oh wait, let's go back. Maybe that helped us. Oh, well, it helped us with this. Don't know what that really did for us. Can we actually go up the waterfall? Nope. Not up the waterfall. Ah, I see. We gotta go this way. What does that... I guess that's just magic for Cheshire. Yep. Doesn't seem like there's much of anything out here. Ooh, it's gonna take some time to get used to the controls. These controls are still so damn weird that it takes me a second just to get used to them. Okay then. Now, what's that gonna be about? I imagine we could probably spin that. How do we get to the right level? That's the question. Oh, from here, of course. I saw this earlier. Completely forgot about it. You know what's weird about spinning things? Oh no, never mind. Yeah, I thought we were gonna have to spin that on top of this lily pad here, which is kind of annoying because we get launched anyways. I just want to make sure we didn't miss anything now that the water level is even lower now. Wouldn't be surprised if they put something down here. Okay, I guess not. Oh, this is going to allow us to lower the other one, I imagine. So I think the other one was in this direction. Maybe I'm just crazy. Let's just get these while we're here. Okay, and then this should be where the other... Yep, here it is. At least I think that's where the other one was. On there, that's where the wolf tracks are. Now, can we actually jump down? No, we gotta go back the other way. I wonder if there's a quick way to go down these ladders, pretty much. Playing so much From Software games. I just feel like I should be able to slide down those ladders. Oh, I guess we're just going really high. They put that magic there for us. Which is nice. I mean, we don't have to keep going. Not like it's going to start going down on its own, but definitely speeds things up.
Over here.
Wait a minute, what's going on here? Can't walk on... Oh! That water's not as deep as I thought it was. I thought that was deep water. What's this all about? Okay, there we go. For a second, I was just like, what? What is that guy doing? That we're just stunning him for a second or something? Oh, this is a weird illusion place. I have no idea. It's not very clear on how to get up. There we go. Guess let's just take these guys out. I mean, there's really no need for us to take these guys out. Oh. Is that supposed to be possible to get... I guess it really doesn't matter. We gotta deal with this first anyways. Acceleration. Let's just save it here. Let's just save it on a different one, just in case. I actually haven't checked to see if the other recording was good, but usually the chat tells me if there's something wrong with it. Although that's the first time in a while that I actually paid attention to the percentage. I guess we're 55% through. That must not just be like the main story. I imagine there's other stuff for us to do, like I'm sure by the time we finish the game we'll probably be, I don't know, 70-80%. I'm sure a lot of the other stuff is included as well.
You're getting punished!
Right, there's that. What are we gonna do with the fire dudes this time?
How about this?
Right. Damn it. These stupid idiots with their water attacks. You have to use... Thank God we have this attack right here. It's nice to have. We'll just kill him with the water blast. That's the way to do it. Stone staff. Oh, I wonder how much berry candy we have. Mucilbur. Heated Berserker. Heated Berserker. It doesn't seem to have any fire attacks. Ooh, man, wrong. Just pushing the wrong ones now.
Prepare yourselves! Cheshire!
Take him out. That's that with him. Now we just gotta deal with you.
How do you like this?
Oops, still alive. I don't know why he's floating like that.
Yes!
There we go. Perfect. Yeah, man, there's a lot of enemy descriptions that we haven't read in a while. Kind of fell behind. That's why, you know, I was trying to read a lot of the stuff that we picked up as soon as we got it. Because once it starts piling up,
Cool!
I just don't feel like reading it all at once. It also slows down the Let's Play. But, you know, having to re-record whatever chapter that was, I think chapter 4, really just kind of screwed me up. It's crazy how many times I've had to like re-record Bayonetta episodes. I think I had to do it for my other Let's Play as well, Bayonetta 1. But that was my fault technically. Some sound issues. Why is this one so hard to... Man, those ones that are on the left side and the right side, sometimes it can be kind of hard to get. Much easier to deal with the advanced dance technique when it's on the bottom. That arc of the left stick is much easier. Oh, this is interesting. What does he want? Usually he doesn't appear in this storybook format.
You managed to defeat the ferocious Jabberwock. It's hard to believe you were the same girl who I found sobbing all alone in a dark nightmare. You truly have grown strong.
Why, thank you.
Really? Thanks. You know, you still haven't told me your name.
Very true.
I am Luca-on. And you?
Luca-on. Interesting.
I'm Cereza.
Cereza. What a lovely name.
Lucan, who are you? Why are you doing so much to help me?
I am trapped deep in the heart of this forest by a powerful curse. But as a witch, I believe you have the power to break that curse. What's more...
What is it?
Your dream. You long to save your mother, don't you? That particular sorrow is one I know all too well.
You are also trying to find your mother, aren't you?
Yes. Even after countless moons, my mother still waits for me outside the forest. I want to go to her, to dry her tears. Cereza, please break my curse. If you destroy the final elemental core and come to the heart of the forest, my dream, our dream, will become a reality. We can leave this forest together. I will help you save your mother, and we can all live as families once again.
Look on. I understand. I'll do my best. I want to know more about you. There is so much we have in common.
I feel the same way. I have never met another who understood my pain, shared my dream.
There's something about that kid that kind of,
Another meeting with Lucaon. Remembering the dream sent Cereza's young heart aflutter. Cheshire noticed Cereza's flushed cheeks and stared at her inquisitively.
Oh, it's nothing. Anyways, there is something I should explain while I have the chance.
Cereza told Cheshire the reason she had entered Avalon Forest. Lucaon appearing in her dream, her quest to save her mother, and the power she was promised that waited at the heart of the forest. Cheshire was speechless. Entering the forest based on a half-remembered promise from a boy in a dream?
he's got a point.
I know what it sounds like.
That's
but
crazy.
It's all coming true. The elemental cores were just as Lucaon said, right? These are more than mere dreams.
If he did not return to Inferno soon, Cheshire would surely die. The thought that he was chasing the whims of a love-struck child sent his blood boiling with rage.
If I don't make it back to Inferno, the last thing I do in this miserable world will be tearing you limb from limb, roared the furious demon.
Lucaon could teach you a thing or two about how to talk to a lady. Nothing. Come on, let's go find that core.
I didn't know demons died if they didn't make it back to Inferno. I didn't know there was a time limit on it. Also, wasn't Luca like that kid from Bayonetta 2? Just sworn that was his name, but I think it was Luca. Okay, more Tierna Nogs. Okay, did not realize that. I doubt it has anything that has any kind of correlation between the two Lucas. Probably just a coincidence, I suppose. Oh, but like I was saying, there's something about that kid, man. Something tells me he's gonna turn out evil or something.
Cereza
Or to play
and
us.
Cheshire came across a pool where lily pads stretched as far as the eye could see.
Oh, I forgot about that chest.
Just how long would it take for this many to grow? They stood in awe of the forest's diligent workings.
Let's see, this lily pad is something else. How did it possibly get so big? Must be something to do with all the magic in the forest. Okay. Oh, did I miss a remembrance? I must have missed... Yeah, I must have missed a remembrance. Oh, and then... I don't know, maybe they're just not in order? Who knows? Did miss that chest, though, so let's go and get it while we have the chance. More than likely, it's just going to be one of two things. But, you know, some upgrade materials would be nice. We do have a lot of abilities that we have not gotten at the moment. And the more materials, the better. Okay, that's for Cheshire. Ooh, I didn't realize I had 1,800. It's good to know. I don't think I have that many for Cereza, though. Although I think a lot of the cool abilities are with Cheshire, at least at the moment. I don't think there's anything new with Cereza. I think they might just be like upgrades. Okay, so I guess that's the way we're supposed to go. At least that's the way the wolf tracks went. I guess we'll just deal with this side. Oops, damn it. Oh, that magician died really fast. Just a few seconds of being blasted by that water. Dude, like, instantly died. Yeah, only 800. Not much. Oh, that actually bloomed these. Interesting, I didn't realize that. I don't think these things were bloomed until I did the main one, I suppose. God, I wish I didn't have to get so close for those things to come to me. Okay, so I wonder, okay, so if I run this way, obviously it's not as fast as doing that. What happens if I point it in the wrong direction? If I do that, I think it's... Yeah, I think you really want to point it in front of you, which isn't obvious, but I think there might be some forgiveness on it. I don't think it has to be perfect. Now, how am I supposed to shoot into these things? Oh, wait. I think I see it. I should have, let's go back and see what we get. It's probably just going to be some fairy candy anyways. That's quite a bit of candy. It was like 70, 80. Not bad, not bad. Definitely worth going back. Okay, let's continue on for now. Ooh. Oh, not the perfect amount, unfortunately. Close, though. I guess they expected us to do that in one go.
Cool.
Yo, welcome to the stream, Lord of Cheese. How you been? Let's see, your mind is conflicted. The Empire of Lust has offered me a choice. A lifetime supply of trade in exchange for 2/3 of my land and estate. We are in a shortage crisis and need those supplies. Your counsel and advice would be much appreciated. The fate of the Kingdom of Cheese is in my hands. Let's see, lifetime supply. Lifetime supply trade. For 2/3 of your land and estate. But what is it? A lifetime supply of what? Just the option to trade? They're not even going to give you anything? If they're not going to give you anything, I can't imagine giving up 2/3 of your land. I'd have to decline on that basis. Umbran Apprentice Diary 3. Well, that's interesting that this one, I mean, we're already up to 6. Those fairies can be pretty clever. They got a few good hits in on me. I mean, there's so many of them, it's hardly fair. They should be called unfairies, am I right? Maybe it wasn't a good idea for me to head into this forest. No, I can't doubt myself. If I'm going to be a witch, I can't give up. I should get back to my camp so I can concoct something to take care of these wounds. We witches have a whole bag of tricks to work with. No need to worry when I got pockets full of concocting ingredients. I should probably write down a few of these recipes I keep forgetting. Healing tonic, that's a little mandragora root and some baked gecko. And probably what I need right now. Then there's the Umbran syrup, the one made with root and newt, and a dash of unicorn horn. But it uses a lot more mandragora than the tonic. You can get a couple mouthfuls of that down, and you're able to cast spells non-stop. I'm sure I've made more than that, but I should have paid more attention to my master. I'll just have to write them down when I remember them. Supplies consist of war weapons and tools. The land is farmland as they are in food shortage. Our siege in the past has really affected them. We need to fight the western wildlands. They have brought through the Swiss walls that hold the border between them. Savages have been in our lands for far too long now. They must be expelled. I don't know, 2/3 of your land seems quite a lot. I'd have to like renegotiate. Besides, why does it have to be a one trade for another? Why couldn't it just be like, we'll give you some food, you give us some supplies? Why is there going to be a passing of... I don't think so. I mean, having the weapons is nice, but having no food is pretty bad. These lily pads are proving to be useful. They can be boats, stepping stones.
Well, who do we have here? Frankly, I'm surprised you've made it this far. You even took care of a monstrous Jabberwock, violent even by fairy standards. I never expected a witch to come along and beat him. And you've destroyed another elemental core. But you don't seem happy. You're not hurt, are you?
No, we're fine. Hey, how about telling us where we can find the last elemental core? You know, don't you?
Yes, I've often said hurrying will get you nowhere.
You sound like my teacher. Come on, don't hold out on us.
Interesting. Is this her teacher for real?
Dear, dear.
That'd be a crazy twist.
Elemental core is in a particularly tricky part of this forest. Inside a fortress where only the most malicious of the fairies reside. No one who has entered that fortress has ever made it out. Still sure you want to go?
Yep, we have no choice.
Oh, we'll go, all right. I'm a witch, and I'm way stronger now than when I set foot in this forest.
We can hope. But with your teamwork, maybe you don't have much to worry about. I'm tired of those cruel fairies myself. I'm hoping you can show them what's what.
Advice from Ignis. The white wolf's footprint on the map represents where Ignis suggests you go next. Use it when feeling lost. Some lore about the Kool-Aid tribe. They used to come from the west, but they migrated to the east. As they were mostly made up of nobles, we conquered them circa 2023, quite recently, January 18th. I don't know, are they against some sort of alliance? Oh, interesting. Okay, so they... I guess teleporting... Oh, did we reach a dead end? I guess we did, huh? You know what? There's some stuff behind us. Wonder if there's a way down there. Let's check out the skills really quick. Let's see, we got the water mastery, fifth strike, rocket return. Oh, so many good ones. Claws and fangs. Man, if we only had more of the infernal fruits. Okay, so I think we definitely. I mean, I don't know if this is useful, but well, let's focus on something else really quick. Perform a special water elemental attack at the end of a bind combo. Do I want that, or do I want claws and fangs? Cheshire's attack deals more damage to enemies. And it does say claws and fangs 1. Must be another one after this. Let's get it.
Cheshire,
This
here
does
you
not
go.
seem like a skill that should require an infernal fruit, but I guess it does. Press CR to follow up with an additional strike after countering an enemy. I think let's go with this one, Shift Strike, since it doesn't cost us any infernal fruit.
Eat up.
Everything else costs infernal fruit. Much discrimination as well, however, they're not worse than the Cookie Kingdom.
Good job.
They tried to overthrow your password, or your power. Okay, and then for her, let's see, we can do that. Reflect, pick up wave, quick recast, Venom Thorn, recovers more magic from a successful bind. Interesting, interesting. I don't know about that one. I guess that one's probably not a bad idea. Let's get this one. Yo, welcome to the stream, Seconds. Oh, you just stopped by to say hi? Cool, man. Have a good night, man. Thanks for popping into the stream. I'll see you around.
Hello.
Okay, so let's... Oh, can we not go... Oh, you know what? This place looks familiar. Like I have been here before. I think I have. Yeah, we can't go back, unfortunately. I guess we're just gonna have to... I guess let's just go where she wants us to go. You've reached an alliance and have peacefully conquered them. The Cookie Kingdom, however, rebels against my rule. Hey, you probably have a very interesting lore, Seconds. Probably a Kingdom of Time, right? Okay, I guess we're going in this direction now. I like how that's having these new elements just opens up areas from different or from the same locations. Ignis Journal number 7. Oh, now, oh, right. Finally know who Ignis is. I forgot about these journals. In a way, Avalon is a natural formed labyrinth, growing increasingly complex as time passes. Even for someone who claims to have learnt the forest's inner workings, keeping track of its constant changes can prove overwhelming. Much of this has to do with the ever-evolving nature of the forest biology, but the impact of the fairies bring with their continuous building does not make my task any easier. I'm sure if I took my eyes off the forest for an instant, it would transform into something else completely. As such, it's easy to imagine how some of the young witches who have wandered into Avalon can quickly lose their way. One such witch spent hours circling the same path endlessly until she resolved to plunging right into a pile of bushes. And what would you know, it ended up being a secret passageway that not even I was aware of. Perhaps it is best not to underestimate the inner compassion of the Umbra. Or so I would say if it had not led her straight into a fairy trap. She was never heard of again. It just goes to show you sometimes it's crucial to look before you leap. Back to the lore, the Empire of Lust now sends me a new request as well. They'll send me their finest concubine and possible suitor. That does sweeten the deal. But that's a lot of land to give up. I mean, you guys got to eat as well. You got to go offer 1/3 of your land. 2/3 is too much. Are you trying to stay awake seconds? You're the one in control of time. You should be able to fight the urge to fall asleep. I like how there's just wolf tracks. Like pretty much the whole game. And it pretty much the game just telling you how to get, or just how to like there's no exploring in the game because of that, right? Oops. It's pretty much like a waypoint, just done in a clever way, I suppose. Oops. Oh, I think I screwed that up. Oh no, I guess you can do it from here. No. I want you to jump. Oh, I guess I have to do it from here, huh? No, hold on. That is such a weird thing to do from here. I don't think I can jump all the way from over here, can I? Maybe I can. Well, I guess you can. Well, that's too far of a jump. We can finally go in this direction. We have enough food as we do already, but our military lacks the necessary war supplies. Who's to say we can't protect the food? Besides, we'd rather give it to the rats than the savages. Well, it seems like you've made up your mind already. They've already sweetened the deal, so I guess you might as well take it. Empire of Lust has sent me their first concubine. Her name is Flory. Flory? She's a vixen of the Feta Elves, a minority race in the Cheese Kingdom. They are fierce, but this one looks plump and thick. Are you coming up with this on the spot, man? Or is this just something you've been writing for a while? Can I not? I guess let's just go in this direction. He's not gonna like it. Now, what am I supposed... Am I supposed to do something here? Hold on, we gotta find a way. Find a way for Cheshire to get past this. Oh, we can swim over there, of course. Oh, interesting. That blocks his path. I guess he's gonna go up here. Okay. And then he's going to do the next one. After she releases it from this illusion. Well, I guess I have to do the whole platform. I guess let's just do this for now. Oh, hold on, hold on. Now I have to guide him over here somehow. Can he make this jump? I guess he can. He just has to be on here. You're tempted now. I have sent letters to send my acceptance for the 2/3 of the land. And yes, you're making this up on the spot. My charisma is at a top peak level. Why do you think I made this account? Well, you did say you were, you did like, what'd you say, creative writing? I forget what type of writing you said. Something about some type of writing. Seems creative to me, though. I guess that makes sense. Okay, here. Alright, I guess this one's just gonna be a fight. Let's see who we got going on here. Or who we have to fight. Oh, great. I hate those things on the floor. What a pain those things are on the floor. Of course, 3 different types of enemies. Okay, he's dead. Get a little hug here. Stomp him out. Well, I can actually hold that? I didn't know that. Seems like I can hold that, that pounce. How'd that guy get out of there? Great. I don't have enough magic. I think magic's the way to go, man. Or water's the way to go. I guess that also consumes magic for Cheshire, which is kind of annoying. Oh, that's right. I could do combos. I could do shift changes mid-combos. I forgot about that. And I think I also have stronger claws. I wonder if that's only in this form. Or do I have stronger claw attacks in every form? I guess we'll just have to, I kind of wish there was a way to tell. Doesn't seem like there's a way to tell anyways. Which is unfortunate.
Cool!
Oh, by the way, anybody watching live at the moment, or I guess anybody watching later on, if you guys want and you enjoy this channel and you want to have a chat and want a good place to reach me, why don't you join the Discord? If you are watching later on, it should be down in the description below. I guess if you're watching live right now, I'll just post the link in the chat. That'll be the best place to reach me. You know, recommend games that you want to see me play, and you know, anything else really. Yeah, maybe you should ask for some medical aid from the Kingdom of Lust. Maybe they have some sort of massage therapist. To make slow motion weapons. How would they make it? Ooh. I guess that was a bad idea to get that concubine. Now she's got you by the neck, and not in a good way. We've got a new sanctuary here. Let's see what you have to say. White wolf seems close by. Still in the right area. Is it a new sanctuary? Certainly looks like a new sanctuary. Okay, hold on. I guess that might be the way to go. Let's, we do have this other direction to go to, too. I don't think we have any... I guess we could learn these. Let's hold for now. I guess let's just save it. Move on.
Exhausted.
Actually, hold on. Can I come... Do I have to be at a save point to do any concocting? Looks like I might... Yeah, it doesn't look like I can do any kind of concocting unless I'm at a save point. Or we only got... Oh, but I can make more than... At least I can make more than one at a time. Okay, we'll take the HP, but you know, never know, we might find another dragon, just like the last boss. That was a pretty tough fight. Never know what we might come across. Okay, let's before we go in that direction, yeah, that's where the wolf wants us to go. Let's go and check the other side out really quick. It's bound to be something good. I mean, there's more than... Seems like there's quite a few things in this direction. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I went right through that thing? Oh, wait a minute. Can I... Oh, those things are broken. Interesting, interesting. Do I have to fix them? I guess there's nothing I can do at the moment. At least it doesn't seem like there's anything I can do at the moment. So let's see, I think if you can get out of it successfully and use your weapon without hurting yourself, I'd probably do it. I wouldn't take her at her word anymore. I mean, she's already got a knife at your throat. Oh, another guy with a nail in his head. I don't know how that nail's fitting inside that, the little container there. Or that torture device, I guess. Thanks for your help. I'm gonna find a place for a nap. Okay. Dude's just named Mossy. Height, a regular-sized houseplant. Weight, small clump of moss. Personality, carefree. Hobby, sunbathing. Mossy has a reputation for taking things slow, even for a wisp. A large part of his day is spent sunbathing, and he lays so perfectly still that the grass tends to grow straight over him. But that doesn't bother old Mossy at all. Nothing makes him happier than a good nap in a soft blanket of sunlight. One would think that lying out in the open would make him an easy fairy target, but he blends in with his surrounding shrubbery so much the fairies don't seem to notice him much anyways. The other wisps find his bright outlook and laid-back disposition to be a breath of fresh air, and sometimes wisp will congregate together to sprawl out with him. Woe be the wisp that would unsuspectingly take one of Mossy's favorite sunbathing spots, though the calm-natured wisp will blow up like a cannon. I mean, you're a wisp. You don't gain any weight. You don't lose any weight. Does that mean you technically don't even have to eat? You pretty much have to stay in hiding from the fairies. What else are you going to do except, take it easy and take a nap? I mean, I guess if you want to occupy your time with something, I guess it's not bad, but I don't see why his carefree lifestyle is a bad thing. Ah, so close. Okay, let's get out of here. Something tells me being in the center there.
Cheshire! Not so fast!
Not a good idea. Let's just see what's on this side. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that's interesting.
Wrong way!
I just wanted to see what's on this side. You take the poison dart sneakily out of your pocket. Flory sees it and threatens to push the knife deeper in your throat. Back down hesitantly. She then asks for her family to be freed. Interesting. You kidnapped her family? You've never known the sort of any family might be associated with. Turns out the jester was Cheeto Puffs, my new general. She was kidnapped and forced to marry, apparently. How awful. Never liked Cheeto Puffs anyways. Kind of disgusting in my opinion. She's happy with Chester's child, but they are gone now. I still hear that Chester's weeping for them. Drinking my top cheese whiskey. While apologizing to me for stealing it, I don't blame him. Yeah. But is she happy with Chester, or is that just what he wants you to believe? Hopefully that's enough to kill them. Okay, perfect. Oh, another one of these guys. At least it looks like another one. Maybe it's a different type of enemy. Kind of all look the same. Spark. Ooh, he's lightning based. Well, that would be interesting if the final element is like lightning. Oh, these guys have no idea what's coming to them. That was a quick fight. And using those strength potions is actually really useful. Chester loved them both, but I saw some hate and despair in his wife's eyes, the eyes of disgust. However, I often took part with her activities. She shared most of her stories of her precious. Oh god, is this turning into a Lord of the Rings story? Or her precious relationship, I see. I didn't see the next message after that. They just meant precious. Her precious relationship, and now she yearns to go back to her old life and home. But she is trapped with Chester. See, I knew it. I would like to set her free, but that meant losing Chester, not to mention the child keeper. Or the child keeping. Yeah, who likes Cheeto Puffs anyways? Get rid of them. The Wisp Weekly 6, Ode to My Life, Lily Boat, first verse. Out on the lake with my lily boat, the stream carries us to and fro. A marvelous time on my lily boat. Oh, where shall my lily boat go? Sailing Nume with my lily boat, I nary a guide, but the wind. But if I should fall in that whirlpool, then there should my journey end. Just a little lyric I wrote out floating along the other day. You like it? I think it's got a certain charm to it. Maybe I can try to invite some wisps out so we can all sing it while actually on a lily boat. That could be fun. On second thought, I'm not sure if everyone will want to sing on an unstable lily pad. Maybe I'll just try to gather the wisps who like music in the hideaway and try to sing it there. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything on that side. No, 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 no. Damn it. It's like really no punishment for that. Except it being a waste of time.
Control the elements. Pathetic.
Oh, why are you being so mean? Cereza. She's never this mean, unless she's talking to me. Well, let's see. Biologist Journal 8. Avalon contains a large web of lakes. The largest I have found thus far is actually located near the forest entrance, where I first discovered the Feria Avalonica. Upon this lily pad, I uncovered numerous other sections of Avalon, though I did almost get swallowed up in a whirlpool as well. Perhaps I should just be a tad more careful of my surroundings. I am in a forest of uncharted peril after all. I digress. Today I have something truly remarkable to write about. At last I have found them fairies. They do exist. At least I am assuming what I have discovered are the same legendary creatures rumored to dwell in Avalon. Though I suppose their appearances is different than how they are typically described, there seem to be both bipeds and quadrupeds. I say seem here, as I have yet to observe the creature as clearly as I would desire. They reside within a thick mist that distorts the shape and color of everything. I guess he's in the illusion. Distorts the shape and color of everything within, as if seeing the world through a prism or kaleidoscope. Still, their actions are orderly and highly intelligent. And as I had hoped, I appeared to interest them greatly. I assume the eyes watching me earlier belonged to them. Perhaps if I were to reach out to contact them, I could learn even more. That guy is about to get killed. Looks like he's only got one journal left. Actually, that might be the end. Because this one that's missing here is probably the Wisp Weekly 1. I guess that's the last journal for the biologist. I guess he never came back from that exploration. Probably got trapped inside the kaleidoscope world. Now he's done for.
Cheshire was having a grand time steering the lily pad every which way.
Cheshire, slow down! I'm soaked! I told you to go slow!
Them both together in such a time like this, Flora sheds a single tear as she describes her side of the story as Chester's wife was being raped in front of her with multiple soldiers, including Chester. That story took a turn for the worst. That turned really dark. Wasn't expecting that. I was absolutely disgusted, but his military prowess was next to none. I need to swallow my feelings for my people to prosper, even if it means taking the livelihood of an innocent one. Or the livelihood. Anyway, I said that me and Flora should be allies and not enemies. She still threatens me and wants her wife back. What shall I do? I mustn't lose my general, as he will shape the military. Well, I mean, you're the one in control. You don't really have to do anything he says. Kind of just do what you want, right? Just order him to do what you want.
Cereza.
Oh, is this Morgana again? Sounds like her.
How could this be?
Oh, it's her mother.
Before Cereza stood her mother.
Mummy? Is it really you?
Yes,
Even he was shocked.
Cereza. Come this way.
Seems like a trap. Why is she shining like a kaleidoscope? Yeah, it definitely sounds like a pick and choose kind of story. Oh, do I have control?
Mummy?
Oh, I do have control.
Is that you?
That was a cutscene for a second. That's a camera angle you don't see too often.
Mummy?
Come this way.
There's something
Mommy?
weird's happening.
Please don't go.
Back away.
Yes, my dearest Cereza.
Mummy, wait! Mummy, please! I'm coming, Mummy! Don't leave me again!
About to fall off the edge to her death. Damn, what a way to go about it.
The shade vanished with a blood-chilling scream that echoed through the trees.
Well, it's a good thing she would have walked off to her death. Does she have earrings coming out of her eyes?
Mummy.
Cheshire's strike had shattered the illusion, but it had taken a frightful toll on Cereza. She collapsed to her knees, her mother's final screams still ringing in her ears. Cheshire glanced down at Cereza. He told her to hurry and get a move on, but the tears would not stop.
Come on. If I hadn't dealt with that shade, you'd be face down at the bottom of that cliff.
With each passing moment, the demon became increasingly annoyed.
Cheshire! How could you? How could you do that to her?
Unable to take Cheshire's abuse any longer, Cereza leapt to her feet. Behind her tears, Cereza's eyes burned with fury.
Are we going to fight against Cheshire?
I save you, and this is the thanks I get. Maybe if you weren't so helpless, I wouldn't need to fight all your battles.
Cheshire was not about to back down.
Why am I not surprised? I wouldn't expect a demon like you to understand anyway. And just so we're clear, you say I'm weak, but you can't survive without me either. Remember?
Look at you! You wouldn't last 5 minutes in this forest without me.
I agree,
Their
Lord of
fight
Cheese.
was quickly reaching its boiling point.
I'd pick the same, I was going to pick the same
Then
choice.
came the straw that broke the demon's back.
Don't forget who summoned you here. Why don't you just behave like a proper demon and do as I say?
Cheshire's eyes narrowed. For a second, he was quiet. Cheshire broke the silence with a threatening growl.
I wish I'd never summoned you! Good. That's it. We're through.
Cereza's final words echoed off the trees. Then all was still.
Oh, and just like that, we are done with chapter 8. I mean, Cheshire can't get too far without us, right? He needs to stay close to us. Something tells me the way he's probably going to end up saving us. Something weird is going to happen. And Cheshire, or Cereza, is going to be put in some weird situation. And looks like he's probably going to come to our rescue. But I don't see it happening the other way. Because he has to come back to us anyways, right? He can't stay too far away from us for too long. At least that's the impression I got. So, in the next episode, we will be doing chapter 9. So be there. Oh, there goes Chester, man. Oh, I was better off that way. Your only heir? Well, he wasn't your son, right? Was he? Usually you wouldn't make... Even if he was a great general, usually a king wouldn't make a general their heir, right? Usually it'd be one of their children. Okay, so let's get started with chapter 9, Alone Again. This is going to be interesting. All we got is some magic. We also can't run fast, because we need a Cheshire for that. Head to the fairy's fortress alone. Wasn't this like one of the tougher areas, according to Ignis? And now we're by ourselves. Oh no, the stream's not ending, Cheese. I was just saying that because it was the end of the episode for chapter 8. Pretty much doing these I'm recording the episodes for the Let's Play. And I was just kind of saying an ending for chapter 8. Alright, we've got a new sanctuary here. I don't see Ignis though. That's interesting. Usually Ignis is
I can
here.
get through this forest fine by myself. I'm not scared.
Oh, we can't even upgrade. Oh no, we can. Okay. She was still talking. Got no fruits. While casting Thornbind on the enemy, their movement will be slowed. We've got absorption. Mixing potency. Is that something you can even practice? Oh, no, let's just go to the practice room. I wonder if this increases how much it heals you, or... I mean, I guess it does say the effect, but I wonder if that also includes, like, the length. I think let's just go with this. He was your adopted heir. No children. You got the snip for my cheese stick. Lost a bet. That's a bet I wouldn't take. Should have saved some of that cream cheese, you know, in case you changed your mind later. Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna guess this will be a fire element.
An odd structure appeared out of the gloom, towering before Cereza.
Cereza, you can do this on your own. You don't need anyone's help.
You gotta turn this into a book. Lord of Cheese. Or maybe even turn it into a game, you know, you gotta get your, you know, get your, you know, your Python skills sharpened up. Make a game with it. Even if it's like a kind of a storybook game. That'll be interesting.
If I'm not careful, I'll be burnt to a crisp.
We might have been able to make that one. Let's see, Ignis Journal number 6. The sinister structure of rusted red and ashen bark woods continues to grow in size at an alarming rate. An army of fairies is stationed around the structure's premises, and flames burst forth from its every orifice. A single misstep and any poor soul will be incinerated. The primary objective of this never-ending construction must be to keep intruders away from what lies within, but I conjecture. That's a weird way to say it. I think that's... Yeah, it's conjecture. That's a weird way to put it in a sentence. But I conjecture there's more to it than just that. Fairies feed on the negative vibes of human and wisps. So what better than to create a towering symbol of absolute dread, to keep their prey in constant terror? The more ominous and grandiose it becomes, surely the richer and more plentiful the negative vibes it will produce. I think you could also say it exists to assist the fairies' domination of Avalon. Once there was a young witch who challenged the dreaded fortress lamentably. Her efforts proved to be in vain. The fortress's exterior was too hard to crack. Still, the fairies were absolutely relentless in their retaliation on this poor girl. Following her to the ends of the forest to make sure she wasn't eradicated, or to make sure she was eradicated completely. The terrible fortress is truly a reflection of the cruel hands which built it. Let's see, back to the lore of the Lord Cheese. Let's see, flames everywhere, even Morgana's hardest training doesn't make me sweat this much.
There could be fairies anywhere. I've got to keep quiet.
The bed is soaked in blood. Oh man, so many things to pay attention to. With a thick cranberry jam-like consistency. That's a weird way to describe it. It was magnificent yet horrifying. Her wife screamed out, Flory. I think that's how you say that name. I was still standing in shock of what just happened. Oh, not paying attention. Oops, I thought we would have made that. Let's see, looks like there's nothing for us to do here. Be nice if we had Cheshire at the moment. That white wolf, man, he's making his way through here pretty easily. The wife was in her arms and sobbing. My heart was relieved to see them both huddled in their warmth in this cold, sinister room. Flora then whispered, "It's okay, Eva, you're okay." And that concludes episode 1 of the lore of the Land of Cheese. What should I name it? I don't want to make a book about it or a game, just a story. It could be a short story. It's a hobby, not a career. Like if I put it on... Oh. Put it on a band-aid. I'm not a doctor. If I cook something, I'm not a chef. I think if you suck a dick, you probably are gay, though. I'm gonna have to stop you on that one. Cereza does not yet have the power to defeat an enemy on her own. Use your Umbran arts to bind enemies and proceed forward.
Cereza was on her own this time. How was she going to get out of this pickle?
Oops, of course. How do we get up there? Oh, we gotta pull that box, huh? Definitely not a fun thing to do. I'm not usually a fan of these things. Hopefully this is enough. I don't even know what we're doing this for. Ah. I guess that's good enough. I wonder if pulling it from the side like this is faster. What are you gonna do, little switch? Are you probably gonna shut the flame off over... Oh, you're gonna shut the flame off everywhere.
That's it. Here we go.
You have a tendency to push the limits of YouTube, but not too much where I'm gonna be banned every single stream by YouTube's regulations.
Phew.
You're only banned in one stream? How do you get banned in one stream? Oh, you probably got banned by the person, huh? You threatened them with spamming mozzarella, and that was a long time ago. Too bad they only get 0 people replying.
Cereza had certainly grown stronger since entering the forest. But even so, making her way alone was proving more difficult than expected. If only Cheshire were here.
No, I'm better off without that beast. I can make it through this forest myself.
Who the hell was that? Is that Cheshire? Oh, looks like it is.
Cereza heard a familiar voice. It was Cheshire. Injured, he was fleeing from a group of fairies.
I didn't think we were going to be saving him.
Not my problem.
The dude banned you because you threatened to spam mozzarella in his chat, and there was nobody else in his chat. I mean, some people don't mess around, I guess. But if he was by himself in the...
Somehow, Cereza had made it through. Solo adventuring was turning out much more difficult than she had anticipated. The optimism she had right after splitting up with Cheshire was long gone. Speaking of Cheshire, Cereza couldn't help remembering him.
That is very strange. I mean, I would say rule 1 of the internet is if somebody on the internet comes into your I don't know, into your stream or responds to something you say, don't let them know it bothers you. or offends you in any way, because they will just turn the dial up to 10 and they'll just do it 10 times as much. You kind of just have to let things slide, man. I mean, things, it's not that big a deal. You could always just shut the computer off if it's bothering you that much, or put the phone down. The Wisp Weekly 7. Any of you ever wonder why those fairies catch us in the first place? I asked old lady Ignis, and she told me it's so they drain our negative vibes. Negative vibes are what wisps generate when they're scared or sad or angry even. Which means we gotta do our best not to be scared. Even if some real big fairy comes to get us, don't let them intimidate you. If they come back for you, the best strategy is always to hide in the dark. Or hide in a dark spot. And if they try to draw you out with fire, just stay calm. Douse it with some water. Gotta use everything you can if you're gonna try to survive in this forest. You can use some vines to tangle them and buy some time, or maybe even distract them by starting a little fire of your own. Whatever you do, don't just stand there, they'll nab you in a heartbeat. Once they find you, if you're just a second too slow, it might already be too late. Keep moving, keep thinking, keep hiding. It's starting to sound more and more like Monsters, Inc., where they use children's scream for energy. Just a slightly different. You don't think he was alone back then when you threatened him, but now he rarely gets replies? Still sup to him, he's a VTuber. Yeah, you definitely don't want to take things serious on the internet. I'm cute. I don't know. I mean, I guess to each their own, but something weird about VTubers. I mean, I guess if you don't want to be on camera, it's whatever. But don't you have to have a camera on you?
A colossal iron structure stood before her eyes. It was a fort built by the fairies.
You can say racial slurs all you want. I wouldn't do that. YouTube's likely to ban you for that. Yo, welcome to the stream, noob. How you been? Let's see here. Oh.
Cereza once again spotted Cheshire. Incapacitated by his wounds, he was surrounded by fairies.
What has he gotten himself into now? Nope, not going to worry about it.
Oh, we better go save him.
But before she knew what she was doing, Cereza had set off in Cheshire's direction.
I'm just going to take a look.
Looks like I was
Anything
wrong.
happen to my stuffed cat?
I for sure thought that he was going to save us. Didn't think it was going to be the other way around. Oh, he's got to wait a little bit, of course. The one time I don't decide to check up here, there's a chest. Only I could run a little faster. Wonder if rolling is actually faster. Oh, we gotta take some time to read that. Fairy research log number 3. At last, the fortress worthy of our infinite glory. The path has been long and fraught with some unfortunate obstructions, but nary a worry. Finally, we are master of our own domain. A king with a castle to call our own. Oh, the songs that'll be sung chronicling this splendid day. Naturally, we have integrated technology of our own invention throughout the fortress, compared to the trifling materials used in ancient fairy architecture. The forest's red alloy will surely prove impregnable. Furthermore, it should inspire horrible imagings and any fool who dares stand before it in defiance. At the forest's upper floors, tests are being done for my latest invention, the Tirna Nog. Ooh, interesting. We believe Tirna Nogs will become an invaluable cornerstone for swooping up the energy from humans and wisps we so do require. After tests are concluded, here we shall expand Tir na Nog's to cover all of Avalon, nay, the world. For those inquiring of the name Tir na Nog, we have coined this moniker from texts that serve as a basis for our fairy utopia, which, with the power of the Tir na Nog, may well be within our grasp. I thought they were going to tell us what it meant. What a monstrously large building. It must be very important, I'll say. Also a really red building, too. Probably doesn't seem very, it definitely doesn't seem very welcoming. There's it. Get cut in an instant if I went that way. Well, this way is not any better.
Who is he talking to?
The fairies had captured Cheshire. Within their ranks was one regal-looking fairy who stood out from all the others. He appeared to be talking to Cheshire, but it was too far to hear what he was saying.
What does that fairy want with Cheshire?
He's not going to turn him against us, is
The
he?
fairies carried him into some kind of fortress.
Cheshire!
Forgetting the peril of her situation, Cereza rushed to follow the fairies into their stronghold.
No good. There must be another way in. You!
The
Ooh.
elusive white wolf had appeared right before Cereza.
Can we use him as a
Called
summoning?
out to her before running away.
Oh, that sounds like a very, fun place to visit, Lord of Cheese. Wouldn't mind
Where
visiting
are you
that place.
going? You know another entrance?
Oh, looks like we got a chest here that we can't open that, or open at the moment. I guess we're gonna have to wait for, Cheshire to come back to us. Ooh, is the wolf actually gonna help us? Why, thank you, wolf. We've been chasing you the whole time and you've never helped us once. Although we do gotta see what's on this side. Oh, I didn't realize that these things had stuff hidden underneath them. I wonder if there's a way to like roll continuously without, you know, the slowdown.
Listen, this fortress is crawling with fairies. I think you should sit this one out.
I think
But
we
the
should
wolf
sit this one
just
out.
stared at her, showing no signs of moving. Let's go together, the wolf's determined eyes seemed to be saying to her.
Thanks. You know, to be honest, I was a little scared going alone. Don't tell Cheshire I said that.
And so, Cereza and the White Wolf infiltrated deep into the enemy's stronghold.
Yeah, I guess this succubi was smart, man. That's it. That's how you drain money out of people. I mean, just look at OnlyFans. You know, the eyes of the White Wolf kind of remind me of that kid, Lucon. Kind of have that same color scheme. At least I think he does.
Cheshire, just what have you gotten yourself into this time?
Oh, we got a save point here. We might as well take it. Don't really understand the point of these saves, considering it's auto-saving quite often. All right, chapter 9, 61%. Man, a lot of stuff to read. Another chest that's on fire. Okay, I wasn't expecting this side to go this far. Okay. ends right there. And I think we can actually get 2 rolls pretty quickly. But that, after that, we have that slowdown. Okay, just check and make sure there's nothing I can grab. I mean, there is some stuff, but I can't get it without Cheshire. Umbran Appreciation Diary 7. We finally made it to the fairies' fortress, and it's something to behold. This has to be where they're doing all their scheming. Pipes full of who knows what, shooting at every which way, bright blue flames and complex machinery, unlike anything I've ever seen. What could they possibly be doing with all of this? Beats me. But that's besides the point. We're here for one thing: to wipe up these wicked fairies and destroy the elemental core. This place is absolutely crawling with fairies, but me and Plima should be okay as we're together. The main problem at the moment is we're stuck. We know the elemental core is up there somewhere, but we have no idea how we're going to reach it. The walls are impossible to climb. I thought about asking Plima if she'd let me stand on her shoulders again, but she got really whiny the last time we tried that. I wonder what that was about. I weigh less than her, I think. Well, since we're witches, I suppose we should try to use magic. That fairy contraption over there looks like it might do something. Is that the first time that those Umbran diaries mention that they're going for the elements? I don't think they've mentioned the elements, have they? Maybe I'm just not, maybe I just forgot.
Oops. I don't think it's supposed to turn that way. Oh well, it works for me.
Although if they are going after the elements, why are they still here? Oh, almost missed it. Okay, so now I guess we gotta turn it around. Oh, see, I knew it pays off to check. Got more advanced dancing techniques in this area now. Pretty much every single one of them is. A lovely place to have a vacation home, as it's right by the sea. The pleasure and the wine from their caskets of... I haven't... Okay, I'm not going to read that. If I think it's what I think it is. Did I screw this up? Oh, I think I screwed it up. I gotta wait to go around again. Come on. Oh, hold on. I'm supposed to go here. Right? Hold on. What the... What am I supposed to jump onto? Is this not going in the right direction? Am I tripping here? Do I have to turn this around again? Let me try that. Okay, now it's turning in this direction, but I don't know if that's really going to help me. Okay, so it leads us here. Oh. I'm supposed to go here. Am I supposed to jump? Oh, I'm supposed to jump. Oh, I see, I see. Super confused for a second. It's making absolutely no sense for a hot second. Wait, there's supposed to be a oh, I can't open that shortcut without Cheshire. Unfortunately. It's a dying one, only used for ritual sacrifices. To sacrifice to the succubi. As the succubi had...
Within, the fairies seem to be arguing about something loudly.
I don't understand what they're saying. But if I know these fairies, it must be something absolutely nefarious.
Dude, why are you walking so slow, Cereza? I'm trying to get, like, not get caught here. Oop, almost walked. Let's see, Succubi had recently died with her daughter now ruling the kingdom. Ava, now we try to find a home for Ava. To stay, she's not fit to rule as she's only 15. I can either try to find her a place or quiet or make her rule her kingdom once again. I don't know why Cereza's acting like this. She's walking like she's in a cartoon. It's almost 12. You need to sleep for school tomorrow. Hey, I should be on tomorrow, Lord of Cheese. You can come back and write some more lore if you want. But you should go to sleep for school, man. Don't want to be tired for that.
This reminds me of climbing the clock tower with Jean. She acted so tough, but I knew she was scared.
Crazy how many games have clock towers. It's like a staple in Castlevania. Looks like there's a lot of stuff for us to do with Cheshire when we finally get him. Wonder why these guys have contraptions that can be controlled like magic. Yeah, I should be here tomorrow, unless something weird happens and I can't make it. But that's the plan. Usually I'm not. Well, usually when I'm not on, something came up that was unforeseen. Thanks, Lord of Cheese. And thanks for the like and support, and I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, Seconds didn't leave a like. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Look at all those fairies. How am I going to make it out of here?
Let's see. Umbran Appreciation Diary number 8. Oh, this is the last one. At least it looks like it is. Fairies have this leader they call Fairy King. I'd watch out for him if I were you. It was too dark for me to see clearly, but it looked like he summoned this monster that was absolutely enormous. He has the power to summon something like that. There's no way we can beat him. I know we had a reason for coming to this forest, but if we die along the way, it'll all be for nothing. We have to run. We cannot fight him as we are now. Prima wouldn't listen at all. She says we'll be fine, that we have to stand our ground. I got so angry that she wouldn't listen. If she's going to be like that, I told her just to go off and fight by herself. But now I'm worried about her. She's the only sister I've got ever since we were taken in, so it's just been the two of us. I thought we can get through anything together. I'm gonna go find her and apologize. Seems like they're having the same issue we are. You know, I wonder if those two witches were also taken in by Morgana and they went in the forest like we did. It'd be funny if like we saved them as well, and they just like they're like our sisters from the orphanage. if you can call that an orphanage.
Cool.
Okay, come on. Let's keep it going. Oh, no, no, not that way. I guess we gotta turn this wheel around for us to even be able to get past it. Oh, they're making this way tougher now. I wonder if there's a way past it
This tower
without
just
having to do that.
keeps going. Cheshire, where are they taking you?
Well, it's better than having to deal with the fairies. Oh,
Cheshire.
there he is.
Cheshire.
Let's see what
They had
happens.
finally found Cheshire. He was covered in wounds from head to toe. Hiding in the shadows, Cereza was surprised to hear one of the fairies speaking words she understood.
It is simple. We just need the girl. Stay out of our way, and we will ensure your return to the demon realm.
They were speaking Enochian, the language of angels and demons. It sounded like the regal fairy was trying to strike a deal with Cheshire.
I don't think he'll betray
Cereza
us.
felt her heart beating in her chest.
He's not going to betray us.
What will it be? This is your last chance, demon.
Cereza waited for his answer with bated breath. Then she heard the familiar deep growl.
Oh, like I can trust a fairy. I'll devour every last one of you.
Despite his battered body, Cheshire's eyes still smoldered with defiance.
Cheshire!
Shouldn't have just screamed out like that. Probably should have had a plan. Oh, the wolf. I forgot about you.
Thankfully, the white wolf held the nearby fairies at bay.
Thanks!
Perfect. I'm surprised they all went after him.
Cheshire!
Oh, I
The
guess
sudden
except this guy.
appearance of two intruders had the fairy fortress in a frenzy. Cereza seized the opportunity and freed Cheshire from his shackles. It was splendid teamwork.
Glad to see you're up for a fight. These naughty fairies are about to get punished.
Not bad. Better than your crying. Punishment, is it? With pleasure.
Both Cereza and Cheshire were on fire.
Looks like they've become friends for real. Now, I don't know if he didn't betray us because he cared about us or he just didn't believe the fairies. I'm gonna go with the first one. The fact that he cared about us might be a little naive, but you know, we'll just go with that.
Prepare yourself!
It's so hard to catch some of these enemies sometimes in these thorns.
Cool!
I wish there was a different way to control it, but it'd probably be too complicated to deal with.
Cheshire?
What happened to him?
A large gash was cut on Cheshire's leg. Bits of cotton were falling out, along with his magical energy. The fairies had not been kind to their captive. Cheshire could hide his pain no longer.
That cut!
Unless the wound was mended, the magic-infused threads that bound Cheshire to this world would not last long.
Hold still. If you move around like that, you'll just make things worse.
Cereza needed to suture the wound as soon as possible.
We're gonna bound him with our hair?
There was only one way she could think to do it.
What is that red jewel? I don't understand. Is that hanging from her?
Remember, Cereza, as blood flows through veins, magic flows through a witch's hair. Care for it as you would your most precious tool, and defend it as you would your very heart.
Must be hanging off the glasses.
Sorry, Morgana, but I found something more important.
Gonna cut her hair? Yeah, that is strange. After hearing all that, ooh, she cut all of it off, or a large majority of it. Did we really need that much?
These were the precious locks Cereza was growing out to resemble her mother. As expected, they worked their magic. Cheshire's wound closed in an instant.
Don't blame me if that teacher of yours has a fit.
Cheshire said quietly.
Don't worry, it'll grow back. Besides, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be in this mess in the first place. I promised to send you back. Umbra Witch's honor. What I'm trying to say is...
Interesting patch job.
But before she could finish, Cheshire had already returned to his miniature form.
They could still hear us.
Well, get a move on, will you?
He added with a squeak.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Is that blush?
Cereza gave Cheshire a tight embrace.
Oh, I think he's blushing.
Somehow she felt that Cheshire was doing the same.
Is that the end? Yep. That's the end of chapter 9. I guess chapter 10 is next. The King's Entrance. Okay, so we still have some time in the stream. Getting a lot of chapters done today. Much shorter than the previous ones. So let's get started with chapter 10, The King's Entrance. I wonder who this is going to be.
Magic. I've never been able to pull that off before. I wonder if it might work on something else.
Can I summon him? Okay, I can summon him. Well, you can see the bandage on his arm. But considering they've been talking about how important her hair is, and, for her to take care of it and all that, it doesn't make sense about, how she appears in Bayonetta 2. Her hair is, really short. So I don't really understand. I mean, maybe she's hiding it somewhere else. I mean, her outfit is usually her hair, so I don't know. Rotate while holding ZL near broken objects to temporarily return them to the original form with Cereza's restoration magic. Oh. Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy that we're so far into the game when Jean was able to do this at the beginning of the game to help us escape in the first place. And it took this long for us to learn it. Okay. Might as well save it in a different file here. King's Entrance. There's probably going to be more than 10 chapters, considering this doesn't seem like it's the final chapter. A Fairies Research Log number 4. We have discovered the energy source required for Tirna Nogs is far greater than previously expected. Even the extra power we amassed from siphoning the 4 elements of the forest and channeling them through the elemental cores is proving to be insufficient. To offset this, we have devised 2 plans. The first of these is an increased effort in drawing out the negative vibes of the wisp, human souls, for energy. It is the nature of Avalon to take the spirits of humans who perish within its hallowed grounds and transmogrify them into wisps, in which form they may possibly exist eternally. And the negative vibes that emanate from tormenting these pathetic beings is as delicious as it is useful, and thus should thus be used without remorse. I guess the eternal suffering must be hell. Plan number 2 is the production of a device to further amplify the power we have snatched up. The principles for this device come from the human-made gear. But what we have devised for our fortress makes any clockwork made by the hands of man seem like child play. The beauty of these machines is that even a small source of power should be able to amplify into something far greater. The one unfortunate downside is the complexity of these devices makes them more fragile than even the human psyche, susceptible to malfunction or breakdown if misused even slightly. And that's you guys making the gears better than the humans? From what I can tell, gears work pretty well in the human world. I mean, they can be kind of finicky, and they need to be precise, but once you get it set up, it's not so bad. They don't break that often. Usually pretty sturdy.
How'd you like that? Don't think I'm so shabby now, huh?
No, don't start, Cereza.
Talk like this is nothing. But this ribbon isn't so bad.
Cheshire said in a slightly embarrassed voice.
Yeah, I think it suits you perfectly.
Is that the fire element? I didn't think the element was going to be right here.
Cheshire, over here!
I guess we're about to face off against the boss. Must be. We always face off against the boss before the element.
Something made them stop. A strange presence. They were not alone.
Stop! We did ritual stepping stone a seed of ruin in our kingdom. We will not allow him to wake a cursed child from his slumber.
Cursed child. He must be their source of energy. Oh, it's this dude.
Hey!
Oh,
That fairy's speaking our language!
oh, wait a minute. Is that the king?
I think.
Is that the king of Avalon that's been in all the journals? Forget his name. Thing with an M. That was the start of it, I think.
The regal fairy continued his haughty monologue. Still, his thick accent was nigh unintelligible.
This is hopeless. It must be some kind of fairy dialect. So, what? Are you saying you're the fairy king or something?
Be silence! Before us all, bend the knee. Those with 4 legs bend too.
Dude's insane.
The very trees of Avalon bow before us to pay obeisance.
I bet you he's gonna look super silly and be an absolute joke.
We are Puka the Wise, Puka the Magnanimous.
Oh, it's not who I thought it was. But that's his name.
For dramatic effect.
Yep.
The one
Still stupid.
king of the Avalon Forest.
The Grand Fairy King Puka. Doesn't seem very
What?
intimidating.
Okay. So it was you who did all that awful stuff to Cheshire. I see a royal behind in need of a good spanking.
Cheshire looked happy to oblige.
Human and demon dare challenge Buddha, whose name strikes me across all three realms.
Witch and demon. I guess she's technically human.
We should call out a blast from heaven and make the room free.
What's going on? Oh, are we actually facing off against angels this time? We haven't seen any angels. Wonder if it's an angel I'll recognize. Oh, I think I recognize that angel. He's like the base angel in Bayonetta, kind of like the pawn. Divinity. Yeah, it is an angel from Bayonetta. I don't actually know if this is the weak one. He's definitely not one of the tougher ones, but this is interesting. Wonder how this dude was able to summon an angel. That's cool. I'm glad that these guys made a comeback. I loved fighting these What the hell's going on here? There we go. Little lock in place here. Seems pretty easy so far. Fire, that's fine. I can deal with that. This seems like a joke of a boss. Now this is where they should have put the dragon boss. And he's pretty much dead. I guess he was really the joke angel. Definitely one of the weaker angels. Oh, we're going to kick him in there. Oh, that's just how the Bayonetta games end. Guiding the enemy to his death, pretty much. There we go. Ooh. Must be pretty painful. I guess that's Cereza's first angel kill. Ooh, is he going to summon a demon now from Inferno? That'll be interesting. Demon against demon. Oh no, this is worse than a demon.
Full of surprises. We'd better run.
Oh jeez. It's not good, not good. Didn't realize what I had to do. What do I have to do here? Oh no. Oh no, he's out of magic. But I can't reach it. Oh, it doesn't need to reach it. That was a waste of time. Okay, at least those things are pretty slow. A little confusing, more than anything. Oh, jeez. What can he do by himself? Oh, I think we screwed up here. Okay, we're still good, I guess. Dude, this is ridiculous how this is working out. But it's working. We're making it. Just barely. Okay. I think we got it. Ooh, just made it in time. Let's just have a little potion here. That was dangerous, but we made it. Oh, something tells me that those blades slowed down for us.
All right, back to business.
New angel? Or demon this time. Oh, another. Oh, multiple affinities this time. Oh, that's way too many. I mean, one was pretty tough. I guess 2 is fine. More than 2 would probably be annoying.
We have to take down that fairy.
Oh, I see. Fairy time. Gotta pull him down. How are we supposed to take this guy down? Oh, we gotta take these guys down, I see. I was like super confused for a second. I was like, how are we supposed to take that guy down? That's why I thought using the wood element was the right way to go. Maybe we can pull him down or something. Wait, why am I attacking? Why are they called affinities now? I thought I was getting rid of Puka's health. He is taking a lot of punishment.
How do you like this?
Dude's almost dead. Let's get rid of him first. I think he's almost dead anyways. Okay, that's it for him.
That torture device. If I use my magic to fix it. Say your prayers.
Okay, that's gonna be a hard thing to do at the same time. To do that optimally. Ooh, take Puka down.
Now.
Okay, that was a lot of HP to take away. Wonder why they let us take that much away. Not finish him off. Come on. Stop being annoying. Can't even lock on to him. Keep disappearing on us. I love this rule, man. Oh, out of magic. Let's Let's get some hug mode going on here. Ooh. Oh, we can counter that. That's interesting. Much tougher fight than I was expecting. I suppose that's just because we don't know what we're doing. It took me a while just to figure out what to do in this fight. Okay, that's it for you. That should be enough to kill Puka. Okay, you, oh. Or you, Cheshire, come on. Bring him over here.
Back to Paradiso with you.
I guess she's familiar with Paradiso too. Yeah, as a witch, she probably does know that. Okay, that should be enough to kill him unless he has more HP for some unknown reason. I wonder if you use a strength potion, if that's enough to kill him in one go. Let's send him to... Ooh, yeah, even better than sending them to Inferno. Let's punish him. That's a worse fate than all the other fairies had to face.
Let's get him, Cheshire.
Nice, perfect way to do it. Here's where the platinum style comes into the game. Dude's still alive somehow. Surprised he actually made it out of there.
Even should the pyre consume our very self, these interlopers shall go no further.
I'm surprised he survived that.
What's he saying now? I have a bad feeling about this.
I like how we can't even understand him. He's pretty much just talking to himself.
In the fairy named Puka's words and began to run.
What's he gonna do? Hit the self-destruct button? Nope. I was actually joking.
What?
Blast it off again. Curse Team Rocket, man. Must have just been Meowth this time. Oh, looks like you left one here for us too. Maybe the White Wolf saved us. Probably has some protection magic, no? I guess it was a fairly small bomb. Jabberwock was harder than that.
Guy.
Not the easiest fight either way, but still, the Jabberwock was easier.
What are you on about? What the? Oh, give me a break.
What happened?
Realizing what had happened, Cereza hurriedly began wiping her face clean. The spectacle was too much for Cheshire. He rolled with laughter.
Oh, just a little soot on her face? That's not that funny.
That creepy fairy best hope we never cross paths again.
Unless it's something else.
Okay, Chucklepuss. Joke's over. All right, let's get a move on.
Cereza frowned and stormed off. Trying unsuccessfully to control his laughter, Cheshire followed after. But each glance at Cereza sent him back into fits of seam-bursting chortles.
Okay, perfect. Final. Oh, ooh, hold on. That just kind of randomly appeared out of nowhere. Definitely wasn't expecting that.
Yes!
Was that a full vitality increase? So how much is that? That's 4, 8, 9. How much did we start with? I think we started with 3 or 4. You know, I can't remember anymore.
The sphere burned with a bright red light. The two had arrived at the final elemental core.
Fitting end. I hope the game doesn't just end here. I guess they'd have to give us time to use it, right? Couldn't just end here. We know where there were some areas we couldn't get past because they were frozen over. That's probably what the fire is going to be for. I wonder if one element, you know, as you get the elements.
We destroyed all the elemental cores.
Wonder if they're
You know what that means? Here's the last elemental power.
the strength of the elements
Let's give it a try.
kind of like go in order. Like the wood one is the weakest, or I guess Cheshire's base form is the weakest. Then the wood one, then the water, and now the fire. So I wonder if the fire one is just purely the strongest one. There we go. Final element, Fire Cheshire. You've destroyed the fire elemental core and received its power. Change Cheshire to his fire form by pressing A.
Let's go!
Oh, for a second I thought it didn't work.
Awesome!
Leave the fortress and proceed through the forest. Okay, now we can spit flame. Ooh. It's definitely looking pretty cool. Can we absorb fire now? Oh, we sure can. The Wisp Weekly #1. It's a weird one to get the first one. There was this ethereal old lady and big white wolf. I think they helped me, but I guess it was too late. Because it looks like I'm a wisp now. I must have died. That makes sense because I can see right through my hands. Well, I'm sad about dying and all, but my mind seems mostly intact. I heard there are a lot of other wisps in the forest that the monsters, the fairies do all sorts of mean things to. I must have been saved so I can help them. The other wisps... Wait. I must have been saved so I can help them, the other wisps. I can't fight, of course. I'll just help in my own way. Like if I write down something helpful and leave it somewhere, another wisp might come along and get some use out of it. I could even try to get a bunch of wisps to try to chip in. Then everybody would be helping everyone else. If I make it out of this place, I'm going to make a difference, even if it's just one wisp at a time. Makes sense. That's why I left all the other messages. Finally have some clarity on that.
You think the white wolf is okay?
Something tells me
Cheshire gave an annoyed snort.
he's fine.
He'll show that smug face of his before long, I'm sure.
A lot of stuff I saw in the elevator on the way down. Are these guys gonna be iced? Ooh, he seems pretty tough.
Prepare yourself!
Wonder what new skills we have on the skill tree. I think maybe staying in the fire stance is probably the way to go.
How about this? Prepare yourselves!
Oh, and he's gone. No. Didn't see them coming. Stupid magician here. He's not even that tough. Can't believe that dude got that many hits in on us. You know, I like how his design is kind of that. It's not like a static image. Like as he moves his head, It looks like... I don't know how to explain it, but if you look at the stripes on his face, on the left side of his face, it's not just like one texture. It kind of like looks like it's a wider texture than would fit on that side of the face, and as you move, it kind of like shifts on that texture. If you guys are familiar with the Monkey Island series, Stan, his jacket is the same way.
Cheshire, are you feeling better?
I wonder what the name of that
Does it
is.
still hurt?
I'm fine.
Cheshire said nothing more. But Cereza could have sworn she had the trace of a faint purr in his voice.
He's not technically a cat, is he? I wonder if we could see his, his true demon form. I wonder who he's going to turn into, or who he is. Also, now that I think about Cheshire's, in Bayonetta 3, how did... I mean, obviously, spoiler, Viola is, the child of Bayonetta and Luca. Oh, Luca's not the... Oh, I mentioned that Luca, I thought... No. I mentioned that the kid in Bayonetta 2 was called Luca, but that's not it. Luca's the love interest.
That towel. You made it out of the
Who's that
fortress.
kid again? I forget his name.
Cereza let out a sigh of relief. The wolf seemed as energetic as ever.
You're going to
course.
take us to Lucaon? We must be getting close. Come on, Cheshire. Hurry!
Is that the end of this chapter? Seems like it would be the perfect place to end it. Nope, I guess not. Let's see what we can... Oh, yes. A lot of new stuff. Probably can't get any of it. Yep, no fruit. Fire Mastery, Water Mastery, Thick Skin number 3, Locked, Rocket Return, Summon Revenge. A skill that can summon Cheshire from a hug mode with R right before an enemy attack hits to have him counter. Claws and Fangs 2. Cheshire's attack deals even more damage to his enemies. Definitely something we would want. Just unfortunate that we don't have anything to get it. Oh, I didn't even look at Cereza. Multi-bind. Oh, we already have that one. Multi-bind 3. Damn, we need 3 moon pearls for that. Jeez. That's quite a bit. Absorption 2. I think they really added a lot of moon pearl requirements and infernal fruits for the later abilities. Kind of annoying. We wasted them all on weak abilities, but I think we probably had to get them anyways to even get to these stronger abilities. Okay. Oh, here we go. Fire Cheshire. Pyroblast. Fire Cheshire can shoot a Pyroblast with R. This attack may burn or melt objects it hits. And I can't believe we saw something like that really early in the game. And it's something we couldn't even mess with until... Or something we couldn't even get past until this late in the game. I imagine this is pretty much end game.
Let's go!
It's got to be close to the end game, since it technically is the final element. I don't think you can get them out of order. You know, in a way, it's kind of like a Metroidvania. I mean, it's sort of got a little aspect to open world. There's probably a lot of stuff that we could have done that we didn't get to, that we didn't do. But something tells me you can't really go too far out of the main direction. Probably only a couple small things that we can do. Wait, did I just get frozen? I think I just did. Look at all those geckos just flying in the air. You know, I've noticed that a lot of those... There's very few fights in this game that have those locks. You know, the one that just broke right there. So, I mean, a lot of the fights we run into, we could just skip them technically. Very few of them kind of lock us in the arena. Now, if we're forced to do a Tir na Nog, there's really no getting out of that. But I'd probably say like 80% of the fights we can probably just skip past. Which is nice if you are looking to speedrun this game. And I'm kind of, I'm kind of mulling it over. I don't know. Seems like it would be a very long game to do. I imagine it's probably a couple hours. Wouldn't be surprised if it's 3-4 hours. I wonder how long we've been playing this game. Oops. My bad. Gotta be stoned for this.
Cool.
Also, I guess you'd have to deal with you definitely wouldn't get all these flowers. You probably wouldn't get any of the flowers. The only ones you'd probably get are the ones you start with and just the full one from the boss, I guess. What 4 elemental bosses? You would just get like 4 of them, I guess. I think so you'd either have 8 or 7 or 8, depending on how much you start with. Because I actually don't remember how much you start with. But it's always fun to. I definitely personally believe I don't have the mentality for a speedrun. I have a hard time just doing something over and over again. But it's always fun to mess with
Morgana's
new
ghostly form
games.
appeared. She took one look at Cereza and furrowed her brow.
Ooh, yep, our hair.
Cereza, what have you done with your hair?
Sorry. I needed it for something.
Cereza explained how she had used her hair to save Cheshire.
For the sake of the demon. Cereza, never forget who is the master and who the subject. Under normal circumstances, now would come a stern lecture. But that will have to wait for your safe return.
Well, we needed him. Can't let him die on us.
My spell is almost complete. I will have you out of that forest soon. Just hold on a bit longer.
Oh. Thanks, Morgana.
The fairies are a formidable foe, but use all I taught you and defeat them. May the moon light your path. Stay safe, Cereza.
Thing is weird about Morgana. Something tells me she's more involved in this. Almost like she expected us to go into the forest.
Oh, I'll defeat them all right. And after that, I'll meet Lucan, get that power, and send you back.
Cereza and Cheshire exchanged a glance. Getting the power from Lucan would mean the end to their journey. It would mean saying farewell.
Well, we could always summon him again.
We're almost there.
Oh, so yeah, like with Morgana, it's just like she's been telling us to hide and stay away from the fairies and all that, and now she's telling us to go and fight them and defeat them. Is this like some elaborate test that she wanted to put us through, but she just waited for us to have the... Maybe she even knows Lucan, or maybe Lucan doesn't even exist, and Morgana's just implanting these dreams in her head to get her to go into the forest to start this journey. Who knows? But something is weird about Morgana. I just have this weird feeling about it. I mean, I've always had that feeling with Lucan. I couldn't tell if he was evil. First I thought he was evil. Now he definitely has some ulterior motive. So either he's got something that he's planning to do himself. We're never going to get that. Maybe the power in the end is friendship. Oh God, please don't tell me the power in the end is friendship. Or just the 4 elementals. But something tells me there's some link between Lucan and Morgana. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Who knows? I think we're getting close to the end. I don't think chapter 11 is going to be the final chapter. It doesn't have the title of a final chapter. But I guess we'll have to see when we do chapter 11. Okay, and I think with that, I'm going to call it a night. We're getting kind of close. We only have like 20 minutes in the stream. So I think I'm going to call it a night. Just because I don't want to start another chapter with still a little time in the stream. I really don't want to stay awake past midnight. That always messes up my sleep. So, thanks everybody for coming. If you want to know when I go live, you can hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified. If you're on Twitch, hit that follow button. Thanks for watching and have a good night.